from Butler County Airport. Here we are. We're in my hangar. This is that's a project. That's a project that I've got coming up. That's I think that might be my Alaska airplane to fly up to. I don't know if I'll make it or not. One of my bucket list items: fly to Alaska. Anyway, um, it's got a long way to go. I got to get it. It ain't gonna make it in Alaska like that. I'll tell you that. So purpose of this video is the video. I did not get a recording on the Zoom meeting from last week. So what I want to do was go over what you need to know about the midterm test. Here we are. We're on the week 7 blackboard right here. A couple things to tell you. The first thing is that what we did in class was there's a midterm study test. I went over what we covered from the beginning of the semester. Then what is on there is this is a practice test, and you can take this. What this practice test, this uses the actual questions which really come from the quizzes. You have until Monday morning. The what is Monday morning? Monday morning is, let me look at my schedule here. Monday morning is the 12th. So you have until Monday, October 12th. That's just that's 4 or 5 days here to do some practice tests. This, I think, will let you take it 3 times, I think. So 3 times on the practice test. You can go back and look at my grades, and you can see I set it up so you can see what the correct answers were. This will be just like the midterm. The midterms we will take at Harrison at lab. So when you come in for lab on Monday, when you do your lab, that's when you'll do your test. So we'll go over to the computer room. You guys can do your midterms then. So it takes 40 questions out of it. There's a 40 question pool. It's going to take 25. So you can do the practice test. That's the best thing you got to study. What we went over in class is I went over this video on constant speed prop operation. Little thing, this dynamic balance. You might take a quick look at that, but you don't have to watch the whole thing. We're going to be doing that in class. Let me go to my slides just to make sure I cover everything here. So just to tell you what you missed in the meeting, since it's not recorded, we reviewed for the midterm, and then we looked at constant speed props. Of course, you can always check Blackboard, my grades, to look at your old tests, and you can also see your assignment due dates. I reviewed a little bit on the prop governors. We're going to be taking those apart here in future labs. I talked about the counterweight prop, which there's a video from last week. You can watch the video on that. There's a distributor valve that's located down in the shaft, the crankcase, or the crankshaft of the engine. This is an airplane in feather position. The propeller is in feather, so if your engine quit, the pilot turns it to that to make the airplane easier to fly. You need to look at these overspeed, on-speed, and underspeed conditions. There are questions on the midterm about that. So if you can just kind of block out, put your hand over the overspeed condition. One of the questions is, what is this illustration of? Is it an overspeed condition, underspeed condition, or on-speed condition? Same thing. I've given you all 3. So you need to know those for the midterm. Know what's on the study guide, and I think that pretty much covers everything you need to know about the midterm exam, which will be on Monday. There are no assignments to hand in. You got nothing extra that has to be turned in this week. Just study for your midterm.